Remember when a brand new Mustang cost less than today's used economy car? In 1965, Ford's revolutionary muscle car cost $2,368, and any teenager with a part-time job could afford one. Today, that same dream starts at $45,000 and comes with 7 years of payments, but that's not even the biggest change. Wait until you hear what happened to America's favorite freedom machine. April 17, 1964. Ford dealerships across America were mobbed. The Mustang had arrived and everyone wanted one. At $2,368 base price, it wasn't just affordable, it was accessible to anyone with a job and a dream. A factory worker making $2.50 hourly could buy one with less than 6 months' wages. A teenager working summers and weekends could save enough in a year. The local Ford dealer had 5 on the lot that first day. By noon, all were sold. Orders backed up for weeks, but nobody minded waiting because they were getting something revolutionary. A sports car for the common man. Not a luxury toy for the rich, but an affordable rocket for regular Americans. The base model came with a 170 cubic inch 6-cylinder engine, 3-speed manual transmission, and enough style to make every head turn. Options were simple. V8 engine for extra power, automatic transmission for easier driving, radio for entertainment. That was it. No packages, no complex configurations, no computer systems. But here's what made that '65 Mustang truly special. You could fix everything yourself. The engine bay had room to stand inside while working. Every component was mechanical, visible, reachable. 6 bolts held the starter, 4 bolts secured the alternator. Spark plugs lined up where you could actually touch them. The owner's manual was 30 pages, half of it maintenance you'd do yourself. Oil changes in the driveway took 15 minutes. Brake pads, an hour with basic tools. Transmission acting up. Local mechanic could rebuild it for $50. Even major engine work happened in home garages. Fathers and sons spent weekends modifying, improving, personalizing. Drop in a bigger carburetor for more power, add headers for better sound, install different gears for quicker acceleration. The aftermarket exploded with parts anyone could install. Every small town had speed shops run by guys who'd help you go faster for reasonable prices. The buying experience was pure simplicity. Walk into any Ford dealer, point at the Mustang you wanted, negotiate for maybe 20 minutes, shake hands on a price, finance through the dealer at reasonable rates, or pay cash saved from honest work. Insurance? Maybe $20 monthly for a young driver. Gas? 31 cents per gallon, and while it drank fuel enthusiastically, you didn't care because driving was pure joy. The car represented freedom. Real, attainable, American freedom. Drive to California on Route 66. Take your girl to the drive-in. Race at the local strip on Friday nights. Join a Mustang club and cruise with others who shared your passion. The car defined you, and you defined the car through personal touches. By 1966, Ford had sold 1 million Mustangs. Every neighborhood had several. They weren't exclusive, they were everywhere. And that was the point. Democracy on wheels. Now let's see what that freedom costs today. Walk into a Ford dealer in today, if you can find one, since they've consolidated from every town to regional megastores. The base Mustang starts at $32,000, but good luck finding a base model. Real prices start at $45,000 and climb quickly past $60,000. That factory worker making $25 hourly? The car costs more than an entire year's gross wages. Teenagers? Forget it. Insurance alone would cost $500 monthly. The buying process requires hours. Credit applications, insurance verification, extended warranty presentations. The finance manager's office becomes a battle zone of add-ons, protection packages, and hidden fees. 7-year loans at high interest rates are standard. That $45,000 Mustang costs $65,000 after interest. Monthly payments of $750 before insurance, gas, and maintenance. But the real shock comes when you pop the hood. The engine bay is a sealed mystery. Plastic covers hide everything. Warning labels declare death if you touch the wrong component. No room for hands, much less standing. Everything connects to computers that require $10,000 diagnostic equipment just to read error codes. Oil change? Still possible at home if you have ramps, special tools, and don't mind wrestling with underneath panels. Anything else? Forget it. Brake work requires resetting computer modules. Transmission problems mean complete replacement, $7,000 minimum. No rebuilding, no fixing, just replacing. Modifications? The computer won't allow them. Change the exhaust, trigger a check engine light, upgrade the engine, void the warranty. The aftermarket still exists but focuses on appearance, not performance. The car's computer limits everything to protect itself, the warranty and corporate liability. Modern technology made everything worse. That 1965 Mustang had an AM radio you could upgrade to AM/FM for $30. Today's has a touchscreen controlling everything: climate, navigation, entertainment, vehicle settings, all through menus and submenus that require taking eyes off the road. When it breaks, not if when, replacement costs $3,000 minimum. Software updates required, subscriptions for features already built in. The car collects data on everywhere you go, how you drive, what you listen to. This data gets sold to insurance companies, marketers, whoever pays. Privacy doesn't exist. You're not buying transportation. You're buying a rolling surveillance device that happens to move. The Freedom Machine became a tracking machine. Young people who should be modifying Mustangs for weekend racing are instead making payments on cars they can't touch without voiding warranties. The social aspect disappeared entirely. In 1965, every gas station was a gathering spot for Mustang owners. Share tips, compare modifications, plan cruise nights. Mechanics were gurus teaching young people skills that lasted lifetimes. Today's Mustang owners meet online to complain about dealership experiences and warn about expensive failures. Real-world gatherings are rare. Everyone's working to afford payments. The local speed shop is gone, replaced by corporate chains selling Chinese accessories. The mechanic who'd help you go faster retired or went corporate. Skills that passed from generation to generation died because modern cars can't be touched. Young people who should be learning mechanical self-reliance are instead learning debt acceptance. They'll never know the satisfaction of fixing something themselves, making it better, understanding how it works. The cultural impact goes deeper. That 1965 Mustang represented optimism. America could build exciting, affordable cars for everyone. Young people could work hard and buy dreams. The future was bright, fast, and achievable. Today's Mustang represents corporate extraction, overpriced, overcomplicated, and overcontrolled. It's a midlife crisis cliché, not a young person's dream. Because young people can't afford dreams anymore. They're too busy paying student loans. The car that launched a million dreams became another debt trap in an economy full of them. Ford still profits, but from finance charges, not democratic transportation. The Mustang still exists, but its soul died when regular people couldn't afford it. Some hold on to the dream. Classic Mustang prices exploded because people desperately want what they represented: simplicity, affordability, fixability, and freedom. A decent 1965 Mustang costs $30,000 now, more than it costs adjusted for inflation, because it's not just a car anymore. It's a time machine to when America built things regular people could afford, understand, and improve. Some young people buy old Mustangs, learning skills their parents never developed. They find mentors at car shows, knowledge on forums, parts at swap meets. They're rebuilding more than cars. They're rebuilding connections to when things made sense, but they're swimming against the current. Every year, fewer people understand carburetors. Parts get scarcer. Knowledge disappears as old-timers pass. Here's what we really lost with that $2,368 Mustang. We lost democratic access to exciting transportation. Cars became luxury goods, not democratic tools. We lost mechanical literacy. Generations now helpless when things break, dependent on corporate systems. We lost the ability to improve our possessions. Everything locked down, warranty protected, modification prevented. We lost gathering spaces. No more gas station wisdom, speed shop education, parking lot communities. We lost the connection between work and reward. 6 months' wages bought a Mustang. Now, 6 years of payments might. Most profoundly, we lost optimism about the future. The 1965 Mustang said America would keep building amazing, affordable things for regular people. Today, Mustang says you'll pay whatever corporations demand and like it. The question haunting American highways: can we ever build democratic dreams again? Cars regular people can afford, understand, and improve? Or have we accepted that everything must be expensive, complex, and controlled? The teenager saving for their first car deserves better than 7-year loans. The young family needs transportation, not debt obligations. The American worker should be able to buy what they build. But until we demand democratic products instead of corporate extraction, the Mustang will remain what it's become, a symbol of what we had and lost. The engine still roars, but it's a corporate roar, not the sound of freedom. Because freedom isn't a $45,000 computer on wheels that tracks your every move. Freedom is a $2,368 machine you can fix yourself, improve with friends, and pay for with honest work. That's what the Mustang meant. That's what America lost. And that's why seeing a classic Mustang still makes us remember when the American dream had a V8 engine and a price tag regular people could afford.